Furless hostages. No. Werewolf berserkers sent to the enemy disguised as humans. Terrible duty for any soldier. Spying. Sabotage.
Stand down, warriors of Temuria. I promise a fair trial for all who place themselves in my trust.
Begone, Tsar. You cannot help us now. The Conclave betrayed us, just like they betrayed our land. Let Dorothea burn, and let us burn. Let our city burn.
Stand down and face trial. This is your last chance to comply with the law of Tsar.
We are bound by no laws, Wolf. Prepare to meet your death.
Send in the wolf! If you valued your life, you should have fled.
We must talk quickly before the rest of the Conclave convenes.
Who is still alive?
I'm uncertain. The Speaker for the Blood Pact is dead. The Grey Claws have broken with the Conclave. Flame Craves rarely come. I have sent for the speakers of the Elder Blood, Darkfang, and Wild Moon tribes, but most of the I heard that Gra Madhowler is now Speaker for the Moonhowler tribes, but listen, you are in great danger. I wish there was an easy way of asking.
Come on!
How long have you been a demon, Tsar?
It happened shortly before I returned to Temuria. But I am still Tsar, whatever body my soul might dwell in.
I believe you, but perhaps only because I wish to believe that my friends still live. The others will not understand, and all who are shamans of the tribes will immediately. Already, demon hunters stalk the land. We must be careful. Both our lives are at risk. They will kill you as a demon, and they will execute me. Ask me what you wish to know.
How can the Crucible of Souls be destroyed?
This is what you seek? To shatter the cauldron that once was up. Better this than what the furless mages might do with it, perhaps. But the other members of the Conclave will not. Since the overthrowing of the Queen of the Sun, the cauldron belongs to Temur. But alas, I do not know how or even if the cauldron can be broken. Speak your mind.
You said no wolf knows how to destroy the Crucible of Souls. Who might know if the Conclave does not?
None among the furless, I'll wager, unless their oracle has seen it happen in what has yet to come to pass. But I hear the oracle has fled, and besides, she rarely speaks to our kind. Alas, there is no one in this entire world who has the knowledge you seek. Ask your questions.
No one in this world, you say? Are there other worlds?
Indeed, there are a million other worlds that hang like fruit from the Tree of Worlds. But since the falling of Shadow, the dream world is cut off from us, and there is no way to climb the branches of the cosmic tree. The last passage there lies beneath us, the Gate of Dreams. But no one has dared venture there for centuries. Speak your mind.
Suppose I managed to get into the dream world. Is there someone in another world I could ask about destroying the cauldron?
There is one who would know. But to seek audience would be to invite death.
Who could stand against Tsar the Berserker?
Ah, my friend. Perhaps no one from this world. But he of whom I speak is not of this world, or of any other. Our people call him Grabak, the serpent of 1,000 coils, the harbinger of apocalypse, the herald of Armageddon. I should not have mentioned this to you. Give up this foolhardy quest before it brings you to ruin. What would you know?
How do I reach the Gate of Dreams?
Reaching it is easy. You will find it within the ziggurat of the sun, beneath our very feet. But the ancestral shades will not open the gate for anyone. You will have to prove yourself to them.
I'm sure I can bring them around to my way of thinking.
If you can pass their tests, the Gate of Dreams shall be opened for you. And then your troubles will truly begin. Speak your mind.
You saw that I was a demon. How?
It is one thing to have the sight, to see into shadow as all mages can. It is quite another to be a shaman of the tribes of Temuria. You stink of demons,
Well, I haven't bathed in days.
Speak your mind.
When we met before, down in Duratir, you were shocked. You said that you could scarcely believe it.
There is a prophecy from the last days of the Queen of the Sun. A wolf shall become a demon. A demon shall become a wolf. When the great city burns, the fate of the world shall rest upon both their shoulders.
What a useless prophecy. It says absolutely nothing.
You are the demon wolf that was foretold, Tsar. You are destined to save us all, or bring doom upon us.
No pressure, then. Damn prophecies. More
Speak your mind.
can the final curse be undone?
No shaman could unweave this curse from our land. It is beyond our ken. The situation is hopeless. Ask me what you wish to know.
So, let's see if I have this straight. I have to enter the ziggurat of the sun and find the Gate of Dreams. Then I have to pass some tests set by the ancestral shades in order to open the gate. Then I have to find some snake called Grabak and get him to tell me how to destroy the Crucible of Souls.
Do not be so flippant about what you are undertaking, Tsar.
So, is there a portal into the ziggurat of the sun, or do I have to walk?
I shall open the antiport for you. Urvadvara. May the spirits of our ancestors shine their favor upon you, Tsar.
They'd better, or I'll kick their tails.
I smell trouble.
So, it comes at last to what is now our domain. Is it wolf or demon? It is more than either. It brings outsiders.
I seek the Gate of Dreams, O spirits of my ancestors.
We know why you are here. Take the trials, Demon Wolf. We shall be waiting for you.
Pathetic! I shall handle this myself.
Hey, stand still! Well, at least it'll be worth a few coins.
I shall show thee true power.
Fine, I'll handle this.
Take this!
Really? Must I do everything myself?
Thou art already dead.
Send in the wolf!
Thou shalt face me now.
The test of anger. Hold your rage in check if you would seek the...
No!
You failed. This is all the test. You have passed the test of anger, Demon Wolf. Go forth with my blessing.
This place looks better in shadow.
One down.
Stand upon the circular, the test of fear. Resist your...
Curse you, shades!
You fail to control. This is all the test. Resist your terror.
Done.
You fail. This is resist. You fail to... This is resist.
This could be it.
The end is nigh!
Heal me, demon.
It must not end here!
You have passed the test. Go forth.
many souls remain here to be devoured?
1 to go.
Step upon the bridge, and the test of doubt. Overcome your
Pathetic! I shall handle this myself. These rooms are cursed! Accursed rooms! Accursed rooms! These rooms are cursed! Ah! This curse is agony!
I will pass judgment.
You have passed the test of doubt, Demon Wolf. Go forth with my blessing.
Bloody hell! Haven't we wasted enough time as it is?
The Gate of Dreams.
I could do without all this mystical crap.
I know not if thee can be embodied beyond this point, so... This final trial may be for me alone.
What can I say of that space between dimensions that Temurians call the Tree of Worlds? I had studied all that had been written about the cosmic tree, the paths and linkages between other planes of existence. I had learned almost nothing. I knew from studying the Oracle that her foresight depended upon this dream of time and space. But even she could see only those worlds that echoed and mirrored the heretic kingdoms. The ethereal tendrils between the planes of existence bound them together, each world oblivious of its myriad brethren beyond. Beneath it all, the roots of the cosmic tree, where the terrible serpent worm had slumbered for eons.
The roots of the Tree of Worlds, deep within the world of dreams. The serpent worm Grabak must be here somewhere. I can sense thy souls within, but I cannot reach them. This challenge I must face alone. Many souls remain here to be devoured. I would speak with thee, O Grabak, serpent of 1,000 coils, harbinger of apocalypse, herald of Armageddon.
that's a word I've not heard spoken for many centuries. So many names you short-lived beings have given me. Tehom, Tiamat, Neithog, Druk, Audiu, Melokanal. Legends of beginnings, legends of ends. Here I am, and here I remain, trapped beneath the roots of the cosmic tree for all eternity. Immortal, invincible, and so terribly, terribly bored. Speak.
O Grabak, dost thou knowest how to destroy the Crucible of Souls?
That trinket. This is what brings you here. There was a time when you short-lived ones would come to challenge me, to try to prevent my bringing about the end of their little worlds. But no, you come to ask advice on destroying a cauldron. All my awesome power, all my boundless intellect. And you come to ask about thaumaturgical blacksmithery. You disappoint me, little one. I am listening.
Where art this place, O Grabak?
You come to meet with me, but you do not know where you are. We are beneath the Tree of Worlds. The roots of the cosmic tree are my prison. This is the space between those places where you short-lived ones dwell. The nexus where all dimensions intersect. Some call it the dream world, and indeed some who dream can travel here, although it is dangerous to do so. I can sense all those worlds out there, but I am bound to these roots for eternity. Speak.
Art thou male or female, O Grabak?
You seek to mate with me. How amusing. These words mean nothing to me, for I am the only one of my kind. Speak.
Thou knowest how to destroy the cauldron then, O Grabak?
Please, little one, remember to whom you are speaking. The oracle of the world you have come from sees only the future. But I can see all pasts, presents, and futures. Nothing is hidden. What do you want?
Thou art imprisoned here forever, O Grabak?
No, not forever. Many with the gift of prophecy have foretold of my arrival and the end of their world. I have seen futures where I am unleashed. My time shall come again. Ask your question.
Thou choosest not to see all?
But of course, it all becomes far too easy should I gaze across all times and places. I am bored enough without voiding every surprise that may await me. What do you want, little one?
What knowest thou of the prophecy of...
Oh, wouldn't you like to know, little one? Speak.
Thou destroyest worlds for thy own amusement?
I have done. Perhaps I shall again. But ending worlds is far too easy for the likes of I. I prefer a challenge. Ask your questions.
If thou art so powerful, O Grabak, why canst thou not escape?
You dare ask me this? The unbridled exercise of my power bores me even more than my imprisonment. But I shall not tell the likes of you the tale of how I came to be bound here. Prove yourself worthy, and I will answer one question. That is the price of my guidance. Alleviate my ennui. Fight me, little one. Are you ready to fight me, little one?
Instead of fighting...
You? Oh, even the very... Yet I peek just a little into our futures, and I see what a surprising creature. You come here demanding trivial counsel, yet now you offer to free me from the roots of the... Most entertaining, but enough jesting. I long to exercise some paltry frack. Shall we fight now?
Fighting me would be more of a challenge.
What an excellent suggestion. Indeed, I can change the dream world. There. Now I can fight a much more However, I shall use just a small fraction of my power all the... Now prepare your...
Bloody hell, demon! What have you got us into? want you healing me, demon.
I shall not be defeated.
Of course. If I had unleashed my true power, you would have... Good. You have earned an answer to your question. That which you call the Crucible of Souls is a channel for essence. But its powers are limited. It may only convey a certain quantity at any time. Should the cauldron ever contain an overabundance of essence, it will crack and shatter. All you need do is place an artifact rich in essence inside the cauldron. The object shall be destroyed, and the cauldron will strain to contain its power. This holds the potential to destroy it. The Inquisition in the world you have come from have destroyed almost all the relics with the abundance of essence you would require. I will tell you no more than this. You wouldn't want it to be too easy. Now, if you will excuse me, I should enjoy a short nap for a few 100 years or so. You should come back when you're a little stronger, and we shall fight again. I promise not to go as easy on you next time. Now I shall send you onwards to where the cauldron now lies, to where your future calls you. To Kalypso.
I tire of waiting. I was never one for patience. Another echo of Krenz's incantation. What was that traitor's scheme? A gate opens in the path. After all our futile searches, they are coming to us. Very well. I am ready. It is time to end this.
Come on, then. Let's get this over with. Fallen Eagle Pass? I'm back in Corwynth.
Aye. More welcome than me, no.
Nothing left for me here now my wife and son are gone.
Have you no allies in Corwynth?
Kiri, perhaps. I'll wager she's hiding out at Fallen Eagle Fortress. She may be able to help us get into Kalypso.
Silence! Canst thou not see one of my kind is close?
Surrender, demon, and you shall be spared.
An unlikely compact.
Your death is equally acceptable to me.
I will claim your head!
Now's my chance. Eroboris Efrag Ashikan.
That soul is mine!
What abomination has Krenz unleashed? This is No! Out of my mind! I am Carissa Can.
Thou shalt not command me, mortal. Resistance endangers me. Thou shalt perish.
I did not realize the magnitude of Krenz's.
There's nothing he would not consider.
The other devourers. The soul they consume is their pact. But this one. We are.
Do not speak as if I am.
How are you here at all, demon?
Thou speaketh nonsense. Thy soul resides within my.
There is no time to discuss this now. We must. Fallen Eagle Fortress lies to the northwest of here, and Lower You rescued young Kiri Malfagon, didn't you? She's at the fortress. But time for debate later. The pass is crawling with brig. We should make haste for safer.
The Sundered Shield had long been Corwin's prime defense against invasion and incursion. Stretching the length of the northern and eastern border, it was once strewn with fortifications and watchtowers. However, since the end of the Garulian Empire, and even more so since the fall of the theocracy, Corwin's military power had dwindled. The lower districts of the capital city of Kalypso still attracted merchants and refugees, keen to benefit from the protection of the noble houses. Yet no one who was not of highborn blood ascended to Kalypso itself, high atop the craggy mountains. The main pass from the south is named after the impregnable Fallen Eagle Fortress, the stronghold of House Malfagon. Yet with the Lord Protector slain, and his only heir too young to take his place, the Malfagons were no longer able to protect the pass. With my allies now returning from beyond the heretic kingdoms, their arrival would surely not go unnoticed by our enemies.
Well, at least it'll be worth a few coins. wild griffins in the past. This bodes badly for a safe journey. You were willing to sacrifice us to claim our demon, weren't you?
It was a gamble, I'll admit. I did what I had to do.
I understand, but it makes it hard to trust you, Carissa.
I'm used to that.
I shall show thee true power. Thou shalt face me now. A wasted effort.
Be on your guard. When elementals channel our form, it is only to revel in human rage.
The past shouldn't be this dangerous this time of year.
Some foul magic works against us.
pathetic! I shall handle this myself.
There's something I must ask you, Chris. About my wife.
I had no hand in the Inquisition's assassination of Fallon, Jaska, I assure you.
She was a huntress, not a cult leader.
Valkyrin and Evander saw it differently.
I'll handle this.
Thou shalt know despair.
Does Darius still live, Carissa?
He lived well, Jaska, but he passed away last year. There was no foul play, I assure you. He died a hero. The Lion of Corinth.
He never wanted that, you know. He'd seen what renown had done to me. Stand still.
There's one of my kind here. A shaman.
Unless I'm mistaken, someone seeks to prevent travel between
No point questioning him. He'll know.
Tremble before my wrath.
Bloody hell. Can't take much more of this. Damn! Not again!
A good time to lick my wounds.
Such a weak soul.
This enemy is mine. I will pass judgment.
I shall not be defeated. Thou hast disappointed me. Thou shouldst abandon this pointless attack. Behold!
Renegade grid or shade, paid with Kyalazarian coins.
Someone was serious about blocking the pass.
Open up in the name of the Inquisition. We must be careful. I will enchant us with the gift of the unseen. Anmas obscura invis.
Bloody mages. What's this about?
We can still be seen, but now we appear as just another face in the crowd. What's more, it should fool the Order of the Veil into thinking I am still the same demon.
What's the plan?
We must go to the upper city, to Kyalazar itself, and learn what we can before the Pentanera returns.
Then we hide?
No. Then I meet with them and see what they know. And we hope that they do not see...
The city of Kyalazar has been rebuilt so many times, it is often impossible to tell from which era its buildings originate. Is that castle really a survivor from the Gerulian Empire era? Or simply a reproduction of an architecturally similar style? Sometimes it's impossible to tell. Since the sacking of Kyalazar in the Accession Wars, however, the city has undergone a major renovation. The noble houses have been forced by the total destruction of the upper city to rebuild the plaza in its entirety. Each time the city rises from the rubble, it rises higher. Where other nations would look at the impossibility of constructing a city amidst the high peaks, the nobles of Kyalazar see the challenge and find it impossible to decline. The balance of power is held at this time between two houses. House Malfagon, the seat of the Lord Protector, where Prolocutor Tiberius graciously rules as regent. House of the Eagle, one of the oldest families, now in the shrewd hands of its matriarch, Cyrene Acta. Only the power brokering of House Zofti, the Courtesans Guild, has held the uneasy peace in Kalypso in recent years. But for all the bickering of the noble houses, no one doubts that the real power lies with the Inquisition and the Pentanera that control it. What would I not give to gain back my library and the Civil Mage's Villa? But alas, I must trust in my allies to learn what our enemies are scheming.
I shall not fail. Take me up now. Now is as good a time as any to talk. The winchman cannot hear us. You have discovered something? Yes? Something Kren sent you to uncover?
Perhaps so.
Do not tell me what it is. If we are captured and tortured, my ignorance could save us.
Where's Kren's?
I don't know. And if we're lucky, neither do the Pentanera. Right now, Lady Mara and the rest of the Pentanera are expecting me for our next ritual. If I don't turn up, they'll be suspicious. We shall have to be at the Civil Mage's Villa when it happens. And if we're fortunate, we can learn something helpful at the same time. Here we are, Kalypso, the city of nobles, rebuilt above its own rubble, yet again.
I'm uncertain if we should meet with Tiberius. We exchanged a letter, but I do not trust him.
Nor should you. There's no one here yet. That gives us some time. We should talk to the power brokers, see what we can learn. Prolocutor Tiberius, Lady Cyrene of the House of Eagle, perhaps Madame Zoftig if she's in town. I shall not falter. Fine. I shall clean up your mess. I demand...
We should be careful what we tell the Prolock.
Indeed. We should reveal only... I would advise not mentioning that Kiri is in fallen...
Let me do the talking here. I've known this man for...
Jaska, you made it back to Kalypso safely. I continue to have my men search for Lady Kiri, but to no avail. Have you been able to discover anything?
A few leads, but nothing substantial.
It's a terrible situation. Everyone suspects my involvement. Can you believe it? I have served House Malfagan loyally as prolocutor ever since poor little Kiri's mother passed away. I just don't know what will happen if we do not find her soon. How can I help?
What do you plan to do if we can't find Kiri?
It's a difficult situation, as I'm sure you appreciate. If House Malfagan falls, it could mean civil war for Corwinth, since each noble house will claim the protectorship for themselves. There is one possibility worth pursuing. The Seal of the Warlord.
You seek to recover it?
Legally speaking, the Lord Protector is only sovereign in the Warlord's stead. The betrayal and execution of the Warlord of Kalypso 3 centuries ago ended his family as a political force. Yet if the Seal of the Warlord were recovered, well, wouldn't that present an interesting situation? You have some questions, hmm?
What would you give me for the Seal of the Warlord?
If you are able to recover the seal, I could offer you something very special indeed. The soul of your wife, Fallon. I understand the Inquisition now has ways of bringing captured souls back to life. At the very least, I'm certain you would not want them to acquire it. I have located the Seal of the Warlord here in Kalypso, but it is beyond my power to recover it. I need someone with your talents. What can I do for you?
Fallon's soul for the Seal of the Warlord. You have a deal.
Good, good. I knew I could count upon your assistance. My family line descends from the last warlord. We have long kept secret the location of the seal. Corwinth was ruled by many warlords. The warlord of Kalypso, as is well known, betrayed us to the God Empress. Since then, the Lord Protector has ruled until the warlord returns. As the other provinces lost their military importance, the Lord Protector soon came to rule not just Kalypso, but the entirety of Corwinth. What is not known is that the remains of the last warlord of... The Seal of the Warlord lies there still, but no living soul may step into the mausoleum, and only the civil mage knows how a body may be safely interred there. With the civil mage fled, and his whereabouts unknown, I would need someone skilled in the ways of the undead to recover the seal, which is where you come in. Enter the mausoleum, find the unmarked grave, and recover the Seal of the Warlord. I am the last descendant of the Warlord of Kalypso. The seal is of value solely to me. Recover it, and Fallon's soul shall be yours. What do you want to know?
How do I get into the mausoleum?
It lies deep below the city, but when a cadaver of noble blood is to be interred, it is taken up to Lich Crag, where the civil mage sounds. I can only deduce there's some means of access atop Lichcrag. What can I do for you?
Who would want to block fallen eagle?
I'm uncertain. But these are desperate times. The noble houses scheme while House Malfagan seems vulnerable. Cutting off the battalion at Fallen Eagle Pass weakens our position considerably. What can I do for you?
How long have the Griffins been hunting in the pass?
I'm uncertain. It has to be recent, though. They usually avoid the inhabited places. You have some questions, hmm?
There are storm furies in the pass.
Belligerent elementals this close to Kalypso. These are dark times indeed. You have some questions, hmm?
A Grey Claw shaman was out.
That could explain the problems in the pass. A Taimurian shaman could... Whoever is moving against House Malfagan has both wealth...
Someone just like you, Tiberius.
Indeed. I wonder which of the noble houses... What do you want to know?
I'd better get...
How can I help?
I'd better get go...
How can I help?
I shall take my... I demand an audience with Lady Cyrene Akdar.
Lady Carissa.
I am no lady, Cyrene. House Cantrek fell sent...
How remiss of me to forget. Does the Inquisition have something to discuss with my house? What is it, hmm?
What would happen if the seal of the Warlord was found?
An odd question. But I suppose Tiberius could stake a claim to the title of Warlord if he had the seal. I am not certain if that would prevent civil war or incite it. Ask me what you will.
Do you know how to enter the mausoleum?
Why would you wish to know this?
A private matter. Do you know the way in?
The physical entrance is long since lost in the rubble below the city, but there is another way. What do you want?
What is the other way into the mausoleum?
I would prefer you not go there.
I can take care of myself.
No doubt, but be warned, Carissa. The mausoleum is not a hospitable place for the living. Ask me what you will.
Who would want to block Fallen Eagle Pass?
Why would you ask me for political analysis, Carissa? Doubtless Tiberius cannot count on the support of the battalion at the fortress. Yet blockading the pass is an act of weakness on his part. He shall not prevail. What is it, hmm?
What is your position on Prolocutor Tiberius?
I respect a power grab, but not a Vulgarian upstart like Tiberius. He will require dealing with. Ask your questions, child.
How do you suggest dealing with Tiberius?
I have no intention of discussing that with you. I find these audiences tiring.
Why are the wild griffins in Fallen Eagle Pass?
Do I seem like a common huntress to you, Carissa? Do not waste my time with such petty affairs. Ask me what you will.
I shall take my leave. House Zoftic is closed.
The Courtesans Guild rarely closes.
Except when trouble is afoot. Not much left to do now, but wait. It will not open without a key or a lever.
I shall show thee true power.
pathetic!
This is my lucky day.
A wasted effort.